we are leaving Huranui No.3 hut. So it's going to be a bit of a mixer today. So we originally the plan was to get down to Kiwi Hope Lodge, but you can possibly tell by the way that Paul is walking that we have got some very significant feet issues going on. In fact, actually, last night we didn't think that we would be walking at all today. So what we may do is we may get down to Huranui No.1 hut, main hut, which is 10 k's away, and just stay there the day, and then just see what these feet look like. So the real risk, of course, is that the feet are open and getting an infection. So we just need to be really mindful of what that looks like. So weather is as predicted. A bit overcast today, and we are expecting some rain a little bit later in the morning and in the afternoon, which is possibly another good reason not to push through to Hope Kiwi Lodge, which is I think about 28 k's from here. So it would just be a huge day on feet that are really in very, very poor shape. So we're going to try and stay as dry as we can today, and we will check in again a bit later.
These are some of the famous hot springs if you feel like taking a dip. And the sandflies. They'll keep you company.
Lodge or Huranui hut. So we just it's midday. We have decided that we are not going to stay. We're gonna push on. Paul thinks that his feet are good enough to get another 6 hours out of them, so that's what we're gonna do. Anyway, we'll see how the day goes. The weather's holding, so that's good. I think he's just concerned about getting these feet wet, so the more we can get done with dry feet, the better. So quick cup of coffee here, and then we'll keep moving.
Quite a long swing bridge, this one. Very handy over quite a large river, so nice to have.
As blue as blue. So it's about 2:30. Still chopping along. I think we've got about another 11 odd k's to get into this hut. But we're going okay. How you feeling, Paul?
Yeah, way better than this morning. So, yeah, good.
Good.
Yeah, high point for the day, over 780 metres, and we've got less than 5k's to go down to the hut now, so should be a good run down.
We are leaving Kiwi Lodge. So we had a great night here last night. There were a lot of hunters in last night. A couple of the cars look like they're gone. So they are shooting deer in the area. And we were just talking to some this morning, and so apparently it has not been quite as successful as it normally is for them, so they're seeing them but just not able to get them, so obviously they're getting a bit clever. So they're in here sponsored, I think, by DOC, just to sort of help control the population in the area. So Paul's feet are still not great, but he's walking away, so we're on our way now to the car park at Hanmer Springs, where we're going to get out now for probably about 3 days and try and get these feet sorted out and actually have a bit of a break. So this last section has been long, and we're both really looking forward to a nice change from the trail. So there were quite a lot of Sobo hikers in the hut last night and camping, and they actually all left really early. So we're seeing this flood come out of Hanmer Springs yesterday and the day before, because they were all held up because of the coast to coast race. So that sort of closes the track through Goat Pass from Morrison Footbridge down to almost down to Arthur's Pass. So they held at Hanmer Springs apparently, and then are moving again now. So, but anyway, another beautiful day. So we'll get going and check in again a bit later. So we're in Half Hope Lodge,
No, it's not a lodge, it's just a hut, it's a shelter.
Half Hope Hut, I think, which is about 2 hours down the track from Hope Kiwi Lodge, where we were last night. And we're having an early morning tea. And we were just saying, this is our bag of rubbish for 5 days, and how small it is considering the amount of rubbish that we would generate at home for 5 days. So there's a little hut down there, and it's got a little story. So last night, while we were at Hope Kiwi Lodge, and there are a number of hunters in, one of them was telling Paul that a guy who used to live in this area used that as his base, and he did a lot of hunting in the area, so he's sort of quite famous in the parts, and he wrote a book called A Sock in My Stew, yeah, about the area and his adventures. So we're just walking along this ridgeline and I just spotted it. So there's clearly people in there down there at the moment, hunters I would imagine.